Hey, what up, homies? What up? What up? What up? Just want to come in here, man. I was gonna come in here and bust it out, man, but me and C Doug gonna bounce on y'all tomorrow, man. So I said I'm gonna come in and do this tonight, man. Let me cut this out, man. I'm about to burn up. Maybe I'll cut the fan on instead. Lee Harry, what up, bro? Let's get the people a few minutes to get in here, man, before we go ahead and get it in here. Get the people just a few minutes. Don't know how many people gonna show up for this. This ain't normally what I do, but we gonna see anyway. All right. King Cease, what's good, man? What's good? Oh, Stacks, what up with you, man? Salute to you. I don't know how many people gonna show up in here, man. You know, this ain't normally what we do, man, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. See how many people gonna show up. Let's talk a little bit. Just throwing something in, man, right quick. Abdullah, what's good, bro? I was gonna come in to get physical, man, but me and the homie C Doug gonna be back on tomorrow, man. So I just give y'all a little break tonight, man, before we come on, because you know when we come on, it turn into a marathon, man. So Legacy T, what's good, bro? What's good? Just a little something, man. You know, whoever come in, man, we gonna get in here, man. We gonna chop it up a little bit about this college football, man. You know, I checked it out. This really was my first week watching, man. Actually keeping up with it on first couple of weeks, man. I'd be chilling. All right. So, oh, before I start, man, let me say roll tide, man. Y'all know I'm gonna say that. You know I'm gonna hit you with a roll tide before we get into this thing, man. So, you know, there's a couple of stories unfolding, man, in NCAA right now, man, that are very interesting to me. Mr. Intellect, what's good, bro? Another couple of stories that are unfolding are very interesting to me, man. And there are a couple of teams, man, that I am so glad to see lose, man. Not because I want them to lose, but because what them losing represents, man. You know what I'm saying? Represents major things. King of Judah, what's good, bro? So there's a couple of teams. As you can know, man, the SEC is still dominating. You know what I'm saying? You look in the top 15, man. The SEC I think, five teams: Bama, Auburn, LSU, Florida, Georgia. Yep. Yeah. Bama, Georgia, LSU, Florida, Auburn. What's good? What's good, man? What's good? Good to see the homies in the building, man. So, you know, man, I was watching the games this week, man. And let me tell you something, man. I want to say good riddance to two teams from consideration for the college playoff. I want to say good riddance to the fighting Irish, Notre Dame. Good riddance to them motherfuckers. I want to say goodbye to Notre Dame. Goodbye, Notre Dame. I'm gonna tell you, goodbye, Notre Dame. Peace. Good to see you gone. And I also want to say goodbye to the University of Central Florida. Goodbye to the University of Central Florida. Goodbye to the University of Notre Dame for different reasons, of course. For different reasons, but very similar reasons. So, what's good, man? Jorge, what's good, bro? So, now, why am I so excited that Notre Dame lost to Georgia? Even though it was close, I'll be honest with you. Notre Dame played a good game, man. That was a good, hard fought game, man. I thought they would get blown out. J.R. Meadows was good, man. I thought they would get blown out, man. I really thought Notre Dame would get blown out. But they played a really good game, man. But still, they lost. And I'm gonna tell you what that represents. It's a wonderful thing for some team in college football. Because let me tell you something. With Notre Dame, even though they don't play, they don't have a conference tournament to play in. You understand? I mean, they don't have a conference championship to play in. Their strength of schedule is not very good. After Georgia, this was their only chance to get a marquee win like this. If Notre Dame goes undefeated, it doesn't matter what their schedule is. An undefeated Notre Dame team is going to be in the college football playoff. Some team that's supposed to be in there is not going to make it if Notre Dame goes undefeated. That's every single time Notre Dame goes undefeated. And every time they end up in the playoff or in the championship game, they get smashed. You understand? They get smashed every single time. They're just too small. Now, this showing against Georgia was a very good showing. You understand? So they won't fall far. But a one-loss Notre Dame team is not going to make it to the playoff. They're simply not going to make it. So that's a wonderful thing for me, man, because I'm tired of seeing them get in there and get blown out. I don't think any team should have a pass to get into the playoff unless they have shown what, let's say, Alabama has shown, or what Clemson has shown recently, or even what LSU has shown in the past, or what Georgia shows every year getting to that SEC championship game, win or losing to Bama and making it to the playoff. Those teams have shown themselves recently. Notre Dame had some years early on, years ago, where they were great. Since then, they haven't been. You know, they've been good enough to stack up regular season wins with their weak strength of schedule, but they never measure up when it comes to them playing against the elite teams, the other three elite teams in the playoffs. So I'm glad they're out. That leaves open, you know, because you think about this. A one-loss Ohio State team is better than an undefeated Notre Dame team. A one-loss Alabama team is better than an undefeated Notre Dame team. A one-loss Clemson team is better than an undefeated Notre Dame team. Hell, a one-loss Georgia team is better than an undefeated Notre Dame team. There are a couple of other schools. Oklahoma, a one-loss Oklahoma team is better than, dare I say, a one-loss Texas team is better than an undefeated Notre Dame team. Notre Dame just doesn't measure up anymore. They still play old school football, and they still bring in really small recruits, and that's why they always get smashed on a national stage whenever they make it to the playoff, or recently the BCS championship game. Now, I mean, because you look at this, you look at the rankings here, man. Let's talk about some teams, man, that really look good, man. You know, let's talk about some teams that really look good. You know, Bama, Roll Tide. You know, Bama is in the mix, always gonna be in the mix. You know that. You know, Clemson, shit, for the past six years, it's always gonna be in the mix. LSU is looking strong. Ohio State is always in the mix. Oklahoma is looking strong. With Jalen Hurd, we'll get into him later. So you take those teams, then you look at Auburn. You know, Auburn may end up with one. The way Auburn is looking, Alabama is not going. It's not going to be a pushover to win the Iron Bowl this year because Auburn is balling right now. Florida is not going to be a pushover for Georgia right now. Of course, it's still early in the season, man. But there are some teams that are stretching out. You know, you got the teams like Utah, who was number 10, lost to USC. You know, these types of teams are, you know, the teams you want to see win are going to be the teams that's beating the teams that they're supposed to beat by, 50 points, 60 points. You see what I'm saying? Michigan, oh man, woeful Michigan. Let me tell you something, man. Jim Harbaugh is the absolute most overrated coach I have ever seen in my life, man. He is absolutely the most overrated coach I've ever seen in my life. John Harbaugh. He's just an overrated coach, man. Another overrated coach is he's coaching UCLA right now. Chip Kelly, absolutely overrated coach. The speed he had out on that West Coast offense, man, out there Oregon, man, he just has speed, too much speed, more speed than anybody in the country had. That boy sucks as a coach, man. He is a cancer to a locker room. But let's get back into this thing, man. The next team that I want to talk about, I'm glad to see them go down. I'm glad to see them go down, not because I want to see a team lose, man, but because I'm glad to see them go down because they ass is always talking about They deserve. They deserve to be in the playoff. Yeah, Jim. All right, Jim. Jim. All right, JR. I mean, they deserve to be in the playoff every year. They go undefeated. Their strength of schedule sucks. The University of Central Florida. Fools lost to Pitt. Man, let me tell you something. Last time Pitt was ranked in college football, man, I was in high school. Literally. That's the last time Pitt made a good push to be, in the top 10 in any poll. Preseason, end of season, mid-season. That's the last time they ever been ranked highly in a poll. Them boys lost to Pitt, man. Come on, man. Your schedule already weak, then you lose to Pitt, but you're supposed to be there. Come on. They did everybody a great service because you would have been the next Notre Dame. You get in the college football playoff with these powerhouse schools, man, with these big boys that's faster. The boys ready for the NFL already. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe that Alabama or Clemson, maybe both, could probably beat the Miami Dolphins right now, man. You know what I'm saying? And you can look at the Miami Dolphins and see how terrible they are in the NFL, but they're still NFL athletes. So even for a team like Alabama, it's not going to be a cakewalk. But I believe Alabama or Clemson could beat the Miami Dolphins right now. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe it. But University of Central Florida, man, I'm glad to see them go, man, so they can stop pushing to get at the end. Boise State was another team. TCU was another team. Man, these teams that know they can't measure up to these boys, man, those boys don't deserve to be in this. They don't even deserve to be in the conversation, man. They really don't deserve to be in the conversation. Now let's get into the meat of this thing, man. Let's talk about some teams that I'm looking at, man, that are looking like they're going to be trouble. They looking like they're going to be trouble, man. First off, LSU. LSU has a history, man, of being really, really good. They've had a few down years, man. Between Nick Saban and Les Miles, they got a lot of wins, man. But the game passed Les Miles by, and they've been trying to find themselves. It took them a couple of recruiting classes, man, to get themselves back. But right now, LSU is looking. Whew. Hey, man, listen. The SEC West is not just going to be a cakewalk for Bama, man. I can tell you that now. Even though Tua is looking terrific right now, the SEC West just isn't going to be a cakewalk because you got LSU there and you got Auburn there. You know what I'm saying? Ole Miss is not a very good team. University of Mississippi is not a very good team, but they always play Bama tough. So I think Bama will get a win there, but I can't guarantee you that they're going to beat LSU. I just can't guarantee it. I don't make guarantees, man. Once I saw how Clemson handled the boys last year, man, I don't make guarantees anymore. I mean, I didn't guarantee that one. I really didn't believe that Bama was going to beat Clemson last year, man. I was watching and I was hoping that Clemson made enough mistakes, but I knew if Clemson played their game last year, nobody could beat Clemson if they played their game. That's how far above everyone else they were. And Bama had some weaknesses last year that they had all year long. They couldn't cover. Their secondary couldn't cover, but their defense, their front seven always could come up with some turnovers or sometimes some tackles for losses or sacks to change field position. But that secondary got burnt all last year. You know what I'm saying? They gave up big plays to damn near everybody. You know what I'm saying? And they were able to recover and keep people out the end zone. That's what happened. That's why Bama looked so good last year. Their goal line defense, see, you can't throw a 50-yard pass when you're on the 5-yard line. You got to get the ball in there against that front seven right there. And you just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? You could bring the boys in the back, and it's different down there. But like from 5-yard line to 5-yard line, man, they were getting killed all year long, and Clemson just exposed them. You know what I'm saying? They got Ross was way taller than all of their defensive backs, and they just made Bama look bad, man. Now, I don't know how that's going to go this year because I'm going to be honest with you. So far, the Texas A&M game, I watched Clemson, man, last week. Clemson didn't look really impressive in that game. A&M is not, A&M can score. I'll give them that, but A&M is not a very impressive team. You know what I'm saying? They're just not very good. Their preseason ranking, it was fool's gold, man. They're not very good. Texas A&M just isn't very good. And I think they're going through their thing, man, because of they've allowed some things to go down over there, man, that shouldn't have gone down over the years. But Ohio State, man, is they're Ohio State. We'll know when these people when we start getting into the conference schedule, because right now, man, you got the only teams who are really getting out there and really playing somebody, man. It's the teams you're seeing, those middle of the pack teams, Michigan and Wisconsin. And I'll be honest with you, man, Michigan made a bad move, man. That was probably the worst hire, man. They just shouldn't have hired that cat, man. He's just not a very good coach. You know what I'm saying? And he's got the look of a coach. He's got the mouthpiece of a coach. I think he's a hell of a motivator, but he's not a very he doesn't recruit well. Yeah, either he doesn't recruit well, or he just players just don't want to come play for Michigan, man. But he doesn't recruit well, man. So anyway, man, let's let's look at a couple more scores, man, that I want to get into. Now, I'll tell you what, man. Y'all put in the chat what y'all think the Final Four is going to be, man. When the playoff comes around, what y'all think the Final Four is going to be, man? I'll put mine in first. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what I think mine's going to be. Of course, Roll Tide. I hope Oklahoma gets there, man. I would love to see Oklahoma get there and love to see Jalen Hurts get a chance to play Bama in the semifinal. Of course, I want Bama to win, but I would love to see him get a chance, man, to just blast off and have a hell of a game against Bama. And and then Bama end up, getting one more shot at Clemson, man. I think Bama Clemson, man, is what we all want to see. And I think those who are Bama fans want to see Bama get revenge, and those who are Bama haters, they want to see Clemson. They know that Clemson is the only team that can probably beat them again. And my wild card here, man, is I'm gonna put a wild card team in here, man. Yeah, that Bama slant, man, they killing them with that slant, boy. I'm talking about it's fierce, man. Yeah, you know what? It's funny, man. Somebody else just did the same thing I did, man. I think Bama and LSU are gonna meet, and I think one of those teams is going to get in with one loss. I don't know. Whoever wins between Alabama and LSU is going to go to the SEC championship game. And the SEC champion with one loss always makes the playoff. Yeah, man. Yeah. Clemson is the thing is Nick Saban always recruits well. So after every fourth year, he'll have a year where his team is just riding on his past laurels. And last year was that year. He got the number one recruiting class again, man, and he shored up a bunch of those things on defense. So I expect Bama to look better if they should meet again, which I think in all likelihood is possible. It's funny. SO, we almost got SO and myself almost got the same four, but I'm a swap Ohio State out and put Oklahoma in there, man. And Primal, I was thinking about Wisconsin, man. I don't know when December comes though, man. Wisconsin, they run up against some, they run the ball over there, man. They run up against some tough foes, man. And when it gets cold, man, and you just got to run, it's a different. Those games be low scoring, man. It's a different ball game, man. So I would like to see Wisconsin get there, man. I would like to see somebody in the playoffs stop their run. Let's see, man. Abdullah said Clemson's. Yeah, they are, man. Clemson, Alabama, Oklahoma, Ohio State. I can see that. I can see that. Now, I'm going to tell you what my sleeper team is, man. I'm putting my sleeper team in here right now. I know y'all going to feel some kind of way, man. I'm going to put my sleeper team in here. And it's more, I think it's more wishful thinking than anything else, man. My sleeper team is Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because I want to see Texas. I want to see them come back, man. And just watching them after that first game, man, that team I know that's the first game, and I don't put too much stock in the first game. That's why I'm not holding the Texas A&M game against Clemson, man. The first game of the season, you just you do what you got to do, man. You know what I'm saying? You do what you got to do. Yeah, they already lost, man. But I'm telling you, listen, a one-loss Big 12 team can still make it. These are the conferences that a one-loss team can make it to. A one-loss Big 12 team can make it. A one-loss SEC team can make it. A one-loss Big East team can make it. And a one-loss Clemson team can make it. I think from those conferences, from those three conferences and Clemson, a one-loss team can make it to the playoff. Like if Texas was to run the table right now, that means they're going to beat Oklahoma, which that's a hell of a win because if Oklahoma loses to Texas, that's the only loss they're going to have. So, we got to think about this. Like some of these losses, they mean more like SF Central Florida, UCF may be high in the rankings at the end of the year because Georgia's going to be in the top 5 at the end of the year. Georgia's not going to look well. Florida might get them. I doubt it though. Georgia's not going to lose until they get to the SEC championship game. So that loss in the second week of the season ain't gonna mean shit for not UCF. I'm talking about Notre Dame. If Notre Dame runs the table, surprisingly, they still might get in because Georgia is such a high caliber team and they played them tough. And they played in Georgia. They was in Athens. So when you really look at it, Notre Dame played them tough. And if they run the table the rest of the way, and Georgia doesn't lose until the SEC championship game, and God forbid Georgia goes all the way and beats whoever they play, LSU or Alabama, in the SEC championship game, don't be surprised to see Notre Dame slide their ass in there with one loss, man. And I'm going to be honest with you, I ain't watching that shit. If they slide in there, when it comes to those rivalry games, bro, anything goes. I've watched Alabama and Auburn play my whole life. And I've seen times where one has been undefeated and the other has had 3 losses, and the one that was undefeated left out that motherfucker with one loss. Those rivalry games are different, bro. You get a different level of energy for those rivalry games, man. You know what I'm saying? Get a different level of energy for those rivalry games, man. That's just the way it is, man. So, that's just what it is, man. Yeah, that Virginia is a tough game too, man. Yeah, I believe, man. I believe Oklahoma can. I believe Texas, man. I just think with those rivalry games, man, and I think Oklahoma is going to underestimate Texas. And we know as sports fans, as former athletes, we know that underestimate somebody is the quickest way, man, to get yourself a loss. Yeah, that Virginia game is going to be tough. Flam, what up with you, man? Good to see you in the joint, homie. Yeah, Auburn's looking tough, man. I'll tell you, the Iron Bowl is not going to be an easy win for Bama, man. It's not gonna be, but I mean, of course, I'm still expecting them to win, man. They got too much firepower on offense, man. They got way too much firepower on offense. It's too much, man. Way too much. So, man, let's talk about some NFL, man. Let's talk about some NFL, man. Yeah, man, they travel better than any team in the country. No team in the country travels like Notre Dame, man. No team. It's been like that for years. No team in the country travels like Notre Dame. No team does. And that's just the reality of it. So let's talk, man. All right, man. There's a bunch of shit going on in NFL, man. There's a bunch of shit going on in NFL, man. So I don't want to talk about the Browns, man. Let's go ahead and get them out the way, man. The Browns are still 3 years away, I believe. but they're 3 years away, man, from making a push to the Super Bowl. They're 2 years away from the playoffs. They won't make the playoffs this year. 2 years away. Because they should have beat the Rams, man. They should have beat the Rams. The Rams had a terrible day. They should have beat the Rams. You know what I'm saying? They really should have. I mean, I'm not going to say they should have, but that was a prime opportunity to knock the Rams off, man. I'm going to tell you right now, man. Shit keep going the way it's going, man. The Cowboys going to the Super Bowl. And somebody said in the chat, man, the other day, in a comment the other day, that Jerry Jones is probably, he's probably ready to get up. He's probably ready to make a run at Antonio Brown, man. Man, the Cowboys do not need Antonio Brown, because I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I say this now, and I said it before. I think Antonio Brown, I don't think he's the best receiver in the league, man. I think Amari Cooper, and not just because he's with Dallas. I thought Amari Cooper was a better receiver when he was with the Raiders. He just didn't have a quarterback. David Carr is not an NFL caliber quarterback. He's going to end up being just like who's the cat, man, that quarterback for the Jags for all those years, man? I can't remember his name, man. He sucks so bad. I was just talking about him yesterday, man. You know who I'm talking about, though, man. The Jaguars quarterback, man, who just shit, man. They gave that boy time after time. He just couldn't win. Come on, man. SO said the Cowboys overrated. Come on, man. Man, look how that defense is raw. Look how complete that offense is, man. Zeke is arguably, Blake Bortles. Zeke is arguably the best back in the league. There ain't no back in the league I'll take over Zeke. There's some good backs in the league, but I'll take Zeke over all of them. Amari Cooper is, if not the one of the top 3 fastest receivers in the league, and he's a hell of a route runner. Amari Cooper is Jerry Rice with burnout speed. You know what I'm saying? Just watch his route running. Just when you get through with this, look up Amari Cooper highlights and watch his route running. Watch how fast he separates. And if he gets behind you, it's over. You can't catch him. So that cat is Jerry Rice with speed, man. He runs route like Jerry, and he's got speed like Randy Moss. I'm telling you, man, he opened up that Cowboys offense, man. You cannot stop that Cowboys offense. Because believe it or not, I watched Dak play at Mississippi, man. Dak can play, man. Dak can throw. Dak can throw, man. I mean, so are we gonna say the Patriots are no good because they ain't played no tough teams? You know what I'm saying? We can say that about every team. If we're going to talk about, they haven't played in the tough teams. So, when we get into these conversations right here, you could tell when somebody just doesn't like a team. You know what I'm saying? Because, you could say, are the Rams any good? They just beat the Browns 20-13. The Cowboys played the Dolphins this week. Hell, the Patriots played them last week. Are we saying the Patriots ain't no good because they beat the Dolphins? We really can't say that. So, as far as that goes, what are we talking about? It's the 3rd week of the season, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's really played any good teams? We haven't had any marquee matchups. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the Patriots have played the Chiefs. It's not like the Cowboys have played the Eagles, which I don't really know about the Eagles. They ain't looking so good. So, right now, man, we're just looking at the teams. You know what I'm saying? Who thought the Steelers would be 0-3 to start the season? And it's not because Ben was gone, because they got walloped, in the first game, man. So it's not like, it's not because who thought the Saints would be 2-1 even with Drew Brees out? Who thought the Saints would beat the Seahawks today with Drew Brees out? You know what I'm saying? And with Russell Wilson balling 32 of 50 for 406 yards and 2 TDs. You know what I'm saying? And still lose by about a touch. couple field goals, but you see what I'm saying? Tyler Lockett, 11 reception, 154 yards. You know, when you think about it, man, the season right now, man, is looking, you know, it's you really can't tell what's really going on right now with this season, man. Look at here. The Steelers 0-3, the 49ers 3-0. Who would have thought that? So some of the teams I thought were going to be good, man. I didn't think the Panthers was going to be any good, man. I think Cam Newton, man, needs to take some time out, man. That boy hurt. I can look at the way he playing, man, until he hurt. I mean, they won today, but this was their first win of the season, man. That boy hurt. You know, and it wasn't because of him. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Allen actually was throwing the ball for them, man. So, you know, and look at here. I'm telling you, Cam might be in trouble. If Kyle Allen going to come in and go 19 for 26, 261 yards, and 4 TDs, when the last time you saw Cam have a game like that, man? See, we got to understand one thing, man. Black quarterbacks in this league, man, your ass got on a short leash, man. You know what I'm saying? Cam got this leash like this, man, because he took that team to the Super Bowl. You understand? But when you got cats like Patrick Mahomes playing the way he playing, man, you got Lamar Jackson playing the way he playing over there, man. You got some boys out there getting it, and these boys young. And then you look at Cam, man, and he got experience, man, and he just ain't looking that good, man. He just ain't looking good, man. And they're winning today against the Cardinals, man. Come on, man. The Cardinals, man. Kyler Murray, man, that boy ain't cut out for the NFL. I was telling cats before, man, Kyler Murray is not an NFL quarterback, man. They might be able to develop into one, but as he stands right now, man, he ain't no NFL quarterback, man. I just say this. Pick who you're going to pick. And just like last year, man, I've seen enough. See, I don't have any particular team that I support every year. After the third game, I look at the teams, man, and I pick the team that I think is the best, and I think the Patriots are head and shoulders above the rest. And I think they dodged the bullet getting rid of Antonio Brown there because they already got Josh Gordon. That boy out the league, man. How you go from being widely regarded as the best receiver in the league to 2 years later being out of football? And I'm talking about out of football, man. That boy ain't coming back. He ain't gonna get another chance. You know what I'm saying? A couple of NFL insiders, man, said, man, they asked some owners when he was available. You know, when before the Steelers traded him to the Raiders, man, say asked a couple of general managers, man, if they wanted that boy, man, said they laughed at him. Nobody wants. See, the Patriots is your last stop in the NFL. When you're a problem child, the Patriots is your last stop. Think about it. The Patriots is the last NFL stop for the problem child. They feel like if Bill Belichick can't get you right, nobody can. If you can't go over there with all that winning and get right, nobody can. And you know, a lot of us look at Antonio Brown's situation and say, man, the girl's doing this and the girl's saying this. That's karma, man. That boy been acting a damn fool. He been snitching on his partners. He been acting like a brow, so the brows got him. That's how it goes, man. And so when I hear dudes out here trying to show that boy some sympathy, man, the way he been acting, man, I look at those dudes and I know they ain't real. Because that boy been acting flawed. He been acting like a snitch. You know what I'm saying? You better not do nothing with that boy, man, that can get you in trouble. That boy gonna talk. He gonna Tekashi 6ix9ine you, man. So the Rams are still undefeated, man. So I do believe, I just don't believe that this is gonna be the year that the Chiefs are gonna beat the Patriots, man. I think Tom's gonna get him one more before he go home. Because I mean, you gotta think about it. Hell, they beat the Steelers 33-3 in the first game. AB won over there. So look at here, man. Look at here. Now, of course, this was the Cowboys. This was the Dolphins. And this wasn't even Dak's best game of the season. Dak 19 for 32, 246, 2 TDs. Zeke, 19 carries, 125 yards. Amari Cooper, 6 receptions, 88 yards, 2 TDs. Let me tell you something, man. If they're going to be doing it like that, man, it's going to be rough out here. And they've been doing it for 3 weeks straight, man. So let's just see how it goes, man. Let's see how it goes with that. I tell you, team, I'm surprised by, man. And I'm surprised by the Chargers, man. I thought the Chargers looked so good last year, man. I thought they were gonna come out the gate hot this year, man. Not so much. I knew the Steelers were cooked. It don't matter if Ben went down or not, man. You lose AB and Bell, man. Shit, man. You can't lose Bell and Brown, man, and think that you're gonna be good. It's impossible. And ain't no nigga named Juju gonna be as good. There is no possible way a nigga named Juju is gonna be better than Antonio Brown, or is gonna even be as good, or even close to as good as AB. And Le'Veon Bell, man, I just the way that went, man. When you got two boys talking about, man, they hate Ben Roethlisberger, man, he a sucker. That lets me know, man, Ben is the problem. It's over in Pittsburgh, man. Mike Tomlin is never gonna win another Super Bowl. He's never gonna make it to another Super Bowl. Not with the Steelers. The Steelers run is over for right now, man. They're gonna have to be one of those teams that go get sorry, then come back. Kind of like the Cowboys were. All them years they were sorry with Tony Romo. Deshaun Watson is a good little quarterback, man. 25 for 34 for 351 yards, 3 TDs. He's a pretty good little quarterback, man. And against the Chargers were picked to be, a playoff team. So yeah, man, that boy, he's a good little quarterback, man. And then Jameis Winston, man, look, his time is damn near up too, man. His time is damn near up too. Cause he just lost to the Giants, man. The Giants. Come on, man. Now the Giants do have that boy Jones, man. He ain't looking too bad for the Giants. I knew they should have made this move last year, though, man. Now they should have made the move to bench Eli last year and started this year with Jones. They should just started out. They should have made up in their mind that after last year, Eli was not going back on the fucking field. Man, let me tell you something about Eli Manning, man. And if you're a Giants fan, man, I ain't even knocking your team. I'm knocking your front office. And let me tell you why I'm knocking your front office. Eli has sucked forever, man. Man, Esso say Tony Romo was good. Man, come on, bro. Man, quarterbacks are judged by the playoffs. I don't want to hear no quarterback was good. I don't want to hear no quarterback was good, man. If he couldn't win in the playoffs. Ain't no such thing as a good NFL quarterback who can't win in the playoffs. Mr. Fat Cheeks, appreciate the $20 super chat, bro. Homie said Cowboys looking nice. However, that playoff pressure shake them up. Dolphins and no fan. So I'm hurting right now. Ooh, man, I know you are, bro. I know you're hurting right now, man. Yeah, that's a bad call. That's a double whammy for you right there, homie. So, but you know what, man? I think the difference with the playoff pressure this time, man, is that, man, they got to complete. And I don't really think it's playoff pressure last year, man. Shit, they just played a better team last year, man. Slightly better. I think this is their year, man. You know how it is, man. A team had to go through their bumps and bruises before they win. That's why I'm hoping the Patriots go ahead and win them another, man. But I wouldn't be surprised if KC beat them because they went through their bumps and bruises last year. The AFC Championship game, man, was both of those championship games, man, were they could have gone either way, man. Yeah, man, that boy Cam, he got to shop at Forever 21. Nigga shop at Route 21, man. Yeah, AB, man. Yeah, AB, he done, bro. I can't believe but you know what, man? Let me tell you something. We can't really knock that man, because I'm telling you, I think that boy got CTE, man. They don't check you till you they don't check your brain till you damn die. They can't check your brain till you die, man. They don't check their brain till they die. They probably could check it, but they don't check nobody's brain till after them boy dead. That they kill themselves. That boy got CTE, man. That boy lost his mind, man. Yeah, Romo a good he a good commentator, man, but on the field, that boy was terrible. That nigga, listen, man. Listen, bro. When you lose a game for your team, man, because your ass can't hold the football, so the place can kick it. Come on, man. And everybody want to make excuses. Well, you should have let Romo do it. The man obviously thought Romo was the best man to do it. Obviously, Romo had practiced this. Obviously, Romo said he'll be a holder. All quarterbacks take time as a holder, get practice in as a holder. That boy just didn't put the ball down right, man. That boy wasn't never good, man. I knew you can't win with a quarterback like Tony Romo, man. Yeah, but now let's get to Eli Manning, man. Because I know some Giants fan gonna feel some kind of way, bro. Let me tell you something. Eli Manning sucks. He has always sucked. Eli Manning's NFL record is 116. And I think, is it 116 and 116? Yeah, I think it's 116 and 116. That boy is average. Every sense of the word. That boy is average. If not for his defense pushing him on two great runs, and if those runs had been against anybody else, the fact that his two Super Bowl runs were against the almighty Tom Brady, were against the shoe-in first ballot Hall of Famer, possibly the best quarterback to ever play the game, Tom Brady, we wouldn't be talking about Eli Manning, man. That's it. Those are his shining moments in the NFL, and I'm for being in the league by 20 years. That boy is god awful. He came in the son of Archie, the brother of Peyton. But I'm telling you, man, Archie better get a DNA test because that might not be his son. That boy sucks. Yeah, Andy Reid, man. Listen, bro, I'm so paranoid about Andy Reid trying to win a Super Bowl, man. I just don't think he. Now we talk about pressure. I think when it comes to those big games, man, I think Andy Reid, his mind drop. He gets a brain fart. That boy cannot win the big game, man. He cannot win the big game, man. Man, he led the league in interceptions multiple times. But that's why I tell people all the time, man, when people call out Kobe Bryant as one of the greatest, man, ain't no nigga who missed more shots than anybody in the history of the NBA ever finna be on my greatest player list. That means you were a 100% ball hog. If you shoot as much as Kobe shot, you're supposed to average all those points. You're supposed to be number 3 on the all-time scoring list. But peak game, Michael Jordan played, I think, 14 years. I think he played 14 years the first time around. He came in 84. He left out in, when they won their last 3, 96, 97, 98. Yeah, because I think what's called won in 94, 95. The Rockets won 94, 95. Yeah, he came in won 96, 97, 98. So he played 14 years and he was third on the all-time scoring list. Kobe played 20 years to overtake him. So, it's one of those things where that boy can't never be on my list of all-time greatest players, man. He just can't make it. Yeah. And then you look at the man. Listen, man, that David Tyree catch. Let's talk about how incredible the David Tyree catch was. The David Tyree catch was one of the greatest, most improbable, most amazing, most pressure, most clutch. I mean, most important catches that we have ever seen in the history of the NFL. Now let's talk about how lucky that shit was. That boy was out of the league 2 years later. And he ain't been back. That boy caught lightning in the bottle, man, because that boy was a terrible receiver. He literally was a terrible receiver. And that leads me to another thing, man. In Eli's defense, besides Plexico, Eli has not had a receiver to throw to. And I'm going to be honest with you. Plexico was no, he was no AB. You understand? Plexico was no Amari Cooper. But he had Plexico. What other great receiver has Eli ever had? You know what I'm saying? Besides Tiki Barber, what other decent running back has he ever had. I will give him one thing, man. He has not had, he has not had half the talent around him that somebody. Let's look at Ben Roethlisberger, man. Ben Roethlisberger fell into a Steelers team that probably could have won a Super Bowl with Eli at the quarterback. You understand? The second time around, he was still stacked. When you fall into a team, man, with Jerome Bettis and Hines Ward on it, and then you got Troy Polamalu on defense, man, roaming around back there, making that defense what it was. Come on, man. You can't lose. All you got to do is not throw the game away. Second Super Bowl, man, he had a little bit more impact, but the team was still, hey, man, he just had a squad. He had a squad, man. But that boy's a locker room cancer, man. He's a locker room cancer. Cruz, man, come on, man. Cruz was, come on, man. Victor Cruz? Nah, man. Victor Cruz is no Deshaun Jackson. Victor Cruz was all right, man. He did his little salsa dance and all that, man. But Victor Cruz was not a great receiver. You know what I'm saying? Plexico was a damn good receiver, man. And he was tall, and he'd go up and get it. Plexico was a good receiver. He's the best receiver that Eli had over there. And in particular, I just think, man, they wasted Eli's prime, man. Just focusing too much on defense, making Eli a game manager. But I'll be honest with you, boy. In one of those Super Bowls, man, that boy Eli threw a pass that was, that's the best pass he ever. Man, that pass was he dropped it right where it had to be, man. I've never seen Eli throw a better pass. He threw a Peyton Manning pass, man. You know what I'm saying? He threw one of those passes Peyton threw, back when his arms was working. Yeah. I mean, Cruz was a decent receiver, man. He was a decent receiver, but he wasn't no cat man that's going to go out there and get you one. You know what I'm saying? With the Cowboys, that can depend on Amari Cooper to go out there and get him one. Just throw it up there. He going to go out there and get it. You know what I'm saying? Victor Cruz wasn't like that, man. He had some speed, man, but he just wasn't big enough, man. Plexico kind of put me in the mind of that cat that just played for the Saints, Marcus Colston, man. I don't know what Marcus Colston at, man. Anybody know who Marcus Colston plays for, man? Yeah, Mario Manningham. Yeah, that Mario Manningham catch. That boy, wasn't that catch pretty? He put that boy in there, man. You know what I'm saying? For a little bit of time, man. After that catch, I said, man, that boy Eli can play, man. That boy Eli raw. Because that was just one of those passes, man. But you look at cats like Tom, man, making that pass all the time. You know what I'm saying? You look at Dak now making that pass all the time. Dak hadn't had in a receiver since he been there. See, when I'm talking about a receiver, I'm talking about like Donovan McNabb had when T.O. was there. I'm talking about like he had with Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun Jackson still outrunning niggas, and that nigga about 40, still outrunning niggas getting to the end zone. I'm talking about like Matt Ryan has in Julio. I'm talking about that type of receiver, man. That type of receiver where you got you a go-to receiver that he's the safety valve. No matter what's going on, he's the safety valve. You know what I'm saying? And Eli hadn't had one of those, man, other than Plexico. And when I talk about Julio, and I talk about Amari Cooper, and I talk about, hell, even Josh Gordon, when I talk about these boys, man, you ain't really thinking about him in the same vein. Plexico, you ain't really thinking about him in the same vein, man. Yeah, man, but you know what? This is the thing, bro. To me, football ain't really one of those sports where you can say, like, it ain't like we can say, hey, LeBron beat Golden State. You know what I'm saying? We know for a fact that defense won Eli those Super Bowls. When we look at Tom Brady, a fact, Tom Brady wins Super Bowl. When we look at Ben Roethlisberger, we know for a fact defense and running game wins Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? When you look at Russell Wilson. We know for a fact that when Russell Wilson won Super Bowls, Russell Wilson won Super Bowls, man, on that fucking Legion of Boom. We know that. Even though he was a decent quarterback, he wasn't as good. He wasn't what he is now. Russell Wilson is one of the best quarter. I put Russell Wilson my top 3 in the league right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Just he's mistake free. He puts the ball where it needs to be. He plays the game like he's playing in the backyard with some little kids, man. Just watch him play, man. Watch how smooth he is, man. You know what I'm saying? Just watch how smooth he is. Is my stream still choppy, man? All right. So, you look at that, man. That boy is. Oh yeah, Calvin Johnson was a beast too, man. Yeah, Calvin Johnson was a beast. If he had been playing with anybody else, man, if he had been playing with anybody else, I just don't think, man, that boy playing. Man, what's that cat name, man? I don't even watch the line, man. Matthew Stafford, man. I think Matthew Stafford is an overrated quarterback, man. Any quarterback can be good throwing the ball to Calvin Johnson, man. You know what I'm saying? Any quarterback can be good throwing the ball to Calvin Johnson. Damn, coach to retire, man. Yeah, Julio shine more. They're wasting Julio best years, man, with Matt Ryan throwing to him, man. And the Falcons would never win a Super Bowl with Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan is a decent NFL quarterback. He is not a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Eli is not a 4 straight road games. And come on, man. Y'all know Eli can't win no 4 straight road games in the playoffs. That was that defense. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about that 18-0 year. I mean that 16-0 year. I think they end up 18-1, some shit like that. But that 16-0 year, man, the Patriots had the greatest show on turf again. Brady broke the single season touchdown record passing, and Randy Moss broke the single season touchdown record receiving. They had the greatest show on turf. You couldn't stop them. That Giants defense put them on their ass, man. So, that boy Mahomes, man, I'm telling you, man, listen, Mahomes is the next, Brady gonna pass the torch to him. And it may be this year. This may be the year that he get on Brady, man, and go ahead and put him where he need to be. Because that boy get the torch. He get the torch next, man. You know what I'm saying? He get the torch next, man. Mr. Fat Cheek say, man, the Falcons gave a Super Bowl away. When you think they gave a Super Bowl away, man? You talk about the Jamal Anderson Falcons? Jay Stacks, what up, man? See the homies in the joint. Jay Stacks, we just talking about the A. Just talking about the A. Yeah, Georgia ain't ready, man. They ain't ready, Beasley. They ain't ready, Beasley. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, man. And see, with me, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. And I know, man, y'all nigga might say, man, BoA conspiracy theories. You're damn right I am. The Seahawks threw that Super Bowl, man. They threw it. No one can tell me that any reasonable, logical, prudent man, I don't give a damn how you feel about Marshawn Lynch. You are not gonna call that play on the goal line, man. I think they threw the game, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think the Seahawks threw that game, man. That's what we one less ring, man, that the Patriots got. Yeah. I remember that, man, where the Falcons blew that huge lead. Man, you know what, bro? Just wondering, man. I think the Falcons threw that game, man. Now look here. There's a big lead, and the Falcons, listen, man, they came out second half, man, just stunk up the joint. I mean, it's almost like they didn't even want to be that second. It's almost like at halftime, they thought the game was over. Them niggas went and got undressed and everything. The coach came and said, "No, man, we got more game left." And all them niggas ready to go home, think about going lay over with their old lady and everything, man. They came out there, man, and stunk up the joint the second half, man. I'm talking about that shit was, it did not even look like the same team, bro. And Bill Belichick ain't that damn great a coach where he can make his team play better, but he damn sure can't make your team play worse. That was crazy to me, man. And then with that pass, that play that fucking Pete Carroll call, man, that shit was crazy, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I literally fell back on watching pro football after that, man. I'm just convinced, man, that he threw that game. Because no amount of feelings you have toward a player is gonna make you not want to win a Super Bowl unless you're doing it on purpose, man. I just can't see it, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Man, they stopped doing what put them up, man. They came out in the second half, man. I'm telling you, man, they came out in the second half, started playing scared. Stop playing, man. Let's just, let's, that it's almost like they were scared to run the ball, man, and milk the clock. They were scared to run the ball. They feel like they need to throw some more points. If I play, baby, yeah, man, I'm be honest with you. I don't put it past them because we know, man, that if there's an opportunity to, get an edge, the Patriots gonna take it. And the fact that and Robert Kraft has already shown, hey man, y'all do it, y'all get in trouble. I pay the fine. Don't worry about it. Do what y'all got to do. I pay the fine. Yeah, but see, you gotta look at it like this, man. At a point, man, but you gotta look at it like this. That means the NFL had to be in cahoots on it, man, because the NFL is the one who awards the the MVP trophy. So for that team to throw that game so Marshawn Lynch wouldn't get the MVP, if they wanted so bad, man, to not give him the MVP, the league could have just not given it to him. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know, man. I just think that's a big loss right there, man. So a nigga can't get an MVP, you're gonna lose a Super Bowl? Yeah. Now, man, Rob Pepper went Rob nah, Beasley, that boy was tricking. You ever seen Robert Kraft, man? I don't care how much money he got, man. You look like that, man. You old and and nigga old and short and all kind of shit, man. That boy down there tricking. I'm convinced he was tricking. Yeah, Antonio the Clown Brown, man. Listen, man, that boy stupid, man. That boy messed up the guaranteed dough. That's why they cut him. And then listen, bro, they did not cut that boy for no other reason other than he was about to catch the deadline to get that first $9 million guaranteed. They said, "Nah, man, we good. We ain't paying you no $9 million." They already don't like to pay nowhere over there. Yeah, I thought that was rigged too, man. Now I know for a fact there'll be some rigged games in basketball, man. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact there have been some rigged boxing matches. I think all professional sports, man, had the opportunity to be rigged, man. You know what I'm saying? I think any game that you think was any game that you truly believe was rigged, man, it probably was. It goes on a lot more than we want to admit because we want to be able to enjoy sports. And when we realize that, it ain't real for the most part. The outcomes are being doctored and pre-predicted and all of those things, man. We're not gonna watch it like that. So, man, yeah, tomorrow, man, me and the brother C. Douglas gonna be on, man. We'll be on, man, at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, man, which will be 11 p.m. We may come on a little bit early. I know some of you niggas got to go to work, man. So we may come on, man. We're gonna come on somewhere between 9:30 and 10 o'clock, man. And the topic for tomorrow, man, is gonna be all I have in this world is my balls and my word. It's gonna be the topic, man. So y'all look out for that, man. All I have in this world is my balls and my word. Yeah, that what he was, man. How he's cocking, getting a blowjob on tape. Sparks, what up? KB say, man, Kraft was caught getting a blowjob on videotape. Yeah, man. Cam Newton damn sure threw that Super Bowl, man. Yeah, hey man, that boy there, man, hey, that boy there about to get ready to come out, man. Cam Newton, he about to get ready to come out. Don't be surprised. Remember BoA told you, man. Hey, I don't know, Stacks. Antonio Brown did that to himself, bro. You seen the shit he being caught up in? See, that's what people don't understand. They picked him up when he had that first chick, his trainer, talking about he touched her. Then another chick came out and said that he assaulted her as well. So that was it, man. You can't when two come out, man, you can't set yourself up for that shit, man. You got a band on your team, man, and you got 15 women out talking about, nah, man. Once that second one come out, man, you gotta cut him loose. You got to cut him loose. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's crazy, man, that it's funny, man, that we live in a world now, man, where accusations, man, can change a man's life. Accusations can change a man's life. And that's why these boys out here telling you, man, chase these women, have a rotation, get as many as you can, and do all that, man, and just keep going through them. And all you trying to do is have sex with them over and over and over again. But first, get on your purpose and get your money right. Come on, man, that's a recipe for fucking disaster. Get your money right, and then go try to get you a stable full of women that all you want to do is have sex with. Come on, bro. That's a recipe for disaster, man. Because you can't really build anything meaningful, any type of bond, man, where you can lock a woman down, where you ain't got to worry about her doing that like that, man, just by having sex with her. You got to have more involvement with her. Yeah, those text messages what got him cut, man. And that boy, man, he is over for him, man. It's over for him. Axe, what up, man? Yeah, man, that boy Cam, man, that boy be dressed like Mary Poppins, man. I'm tired of watching that boy now, man. I understand you want to wear grandma's scarf, man, but don't wrap it around your head like a grandma. So again, man, 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow, man, which will be 10:30 p.m. on the East Coast. It's 7:30 p.m. on the West Coast. Dr. BoA and the homie C. Douglas. All I have in this world is my balls and my word. Y'all check that out, man. It's gonna be real. So now, y'all tell me this, man. So, what's your Super Bowl pick, man? There you go, your boy right there, man. Patriots, Cowboys. Man, that boy done lost. Man, listen, he's lost his livelihood over some sex, man. How many times I gotta tell niggas, man, that sex ain't, man, listen, bro. Once you get the nut, it ain't worth nothing. It's gonna be a minute, man, for that boy to get in. It's gonna be 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, Flam, which will be 10:30 on the East Coast and 7:30 on the West Coast. Chiefs, Cowboys, KC, man. Y'all really believe that KC, man, gonna get past the Patriots, man. I don't believe it just yet, bro. Yeah, that boy, man, he ruined, man. No, I think he had. No, I don't think all 30 was guaranteed, man. It might have been. Yeah, I got Patriots Cowboys myself too, man. I either got is it either gonna be Patriots Cowboys or Chiefs Cowboys. I just don't see anybody in the. I don't know, man. I still want to rule the Seahawks out, man. I just can't rule them out because Russell Wilson's so damn good, man. I can't rule him out, man. Mr. Fact Sheet shot the Vikings out there. That's interesting, bro. That's interesting. D. Flem say Rams and Pats. That's also a possibility, man. The Rams look good too. Rams got a squad over there, man. See, we keep talking about all these quarterbacks. We keep glossing over Jared Goff, man. You know what I'm saying? The Rams got them a quarterback over there too. Yeah, Seahawks do get hot later on, man. And Russ looking good now, man. Yeah, great point, Eso. Green Bay got their number, man. I thought the Bears would be a little bit better this year, man. I ain't gonna say I thought they win. I ain't gonna say I thought they win the Super Bowl, but I thought they'd be a little bit better. Them jokers don't look good at all to me, man. Hey, man, you listen. You ever had a chick who you didn't want, but she kept trying to convince herself that it was her that didn't want you, but she wouldn't stop texting you shit. You ever had a chick like that, man? You know what I'm saying? She would literally, and this is the thing, trying to get a response from you. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me, man. And this is off topic, man, but average little chick, man, like literally, bro, she been texting me for days, man. Like, just she listen, and she's just emotionally volatile. You know how chicks get. She's going from, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. I don't want you to leave me. Please don't leave me, and all that shit. And then not get no response to that. To, well, you just couldn't conquer me. You couldn't handle me. You just don't call me or text me. I mean, I don't have an issue with you. I'm not, my focus is on me, and I'm gonna be happy with me. Like, just over the course of a week of not getting no response from me, man, she's twisted the whole shit in her mind, like she leaving me alone. Yo, man, yo. He's, hey, man, he brought nuts, man. I'm telling you, man, this is what you deal with when you're an alpha male motherfucker, man. And you realize that a woman don't measure up to what you want. You know, that's just what happens, man. So, but you know what, bro? I still ain't gonna respond. She can say whatever she want to say, man. When I'm done, I'm done. So if she don't get no response from me, whatever come out, come out. As a matter of fact, I know she probably listened to my joint, man. So I'm finna let me block her now. So she can't text me about what I'm saying. I'm finna block her. She ain't gonna be able to get that off her chest. So, you just have to understand this, man. You know, you know, and now we done talk about that, man. Let's get into talk about some problems, man. You know, you know, women just let me tell you something about women, bro. And a lot of these niggas don't know this, but a woman wants an alpha male motherfucker, man. Every woman does. Every woman want an alpha male. That's why Ray Ray gets so much love. That's why they boy always talking about Pookie and Ray Ray, because in a woman's mind, they represent strength. You can have all the money in the world, but if you're a sucker, that don't get a woman panties wet, man. That don't make her have to change her panties, man. But let me tell you something. When they come across the alpha male motherfucker, they understand how much work that shit is gonna be. They understand that all the shit they thought it was gonna work because these suckers make it work ain't gonna work for the alpha male motherfucker. Some immediate changes have to be made. Ain't no moving forward until you make these changes. Then we'll take another step. And then you make those changes. And then we'll take another step. And then you make those changes. And that's how that shit gonna go throughout her life. And then she don't, and man, let me tell you something. These women out here, I call them LL. You know what I'm saying? Not ladies love, but they lazy lovers, man. These bras are lazy lovers. You know what I'm saying? They cannot and will not try to understand that they have to be guided into what the fuck they need to do to have an alpha male, man. You know what I'm saying? It gets to the point where there's so many suckers and beta males that they rather just fall back, man, and just go for the beta males. And that's cool. That's why I tell you, if you're an alpha male, man, you ain't got a whole bunch of different, options for women, man. An alpha male can't have 10 women. Unless they all over the world. An alpha male can't have 10 women in his own space, in his own city. It ain't 10 worthy women in your city if you're an alpha male, man. That's simply not. There ain't 10 worthy women in your city, man. Half of these chicks out here, man, are doing nigga like Antonio Brown or, have them jammed up like some of these other cats getting jammed up out here, man. I just know this, man. When it all boils down, no man should be out here, man, trying to believe that, man, there's a woman worthy of doing no selling down, no shit like that with, man. They just ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna put forth the effort that they need you to put forth, man. That you need, that you demand that they put forth. Not that you need them to put forth. Nigga don't need them to put forth nothing. You understand? So, yeah, hey man. And then we up against the beta male semi-Johnny motherfucker, man. She can always run to the beta male semi-Johnny motherfucker, man. He'll make her feel like $1,000,000. He'll tell her she $1,000,000. You know what I'm saying? That nigga tell a fat chick she just big bone. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell an ugly chick where she just everybody beautiful to somebody. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to make a chick feel good, or he's just type of nigga that'll knock down anything. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, man, when it all boils down, man, we as men have to understand this, man. Let me get a swig of water here, man. Yeah, that hot girl summer stuff, man, that shit is nuts. You know what I'm saying? That hot girl summer stuff, man, it's the craziest thing I've heard, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard nothing as crazy as hot girl summer. Come on, man. I just know this, man. I know that the bottom line is this. Two things you can't do. You can't let a woman disrespect you and get away with it. I ain't saying you do nothing to her. You don't beat her up or no shit like that. But you eliminate any possibility for her to be able to grow with you. You understand what I'm saying? And this is tough for a lot of niggas to do because a lot of niggas want to have a woman, especially if she's an attractive woman. But I'm gonna be honest with you, the way I'm set up is if she's attractive, but she has a bad attitude or she has wishy-washy ways, or she just, if she just, negative Nancy, man, then she don't look good to me no more. You know what I'm saying? I go from, knocking her down or being excited to knock her down, man, to not even want to touch her, to not even feeling no type of arousal for her at all. You know what I'm saying? Like a bro got to work to be on my team, bro. Her ass got to put in work. And every man should feel that way. And any woman who ain't willing to put in no work, man, to be on your team, man, that bro don't deserve to be on your team. Flim, appreciate the $5 super chat, man. Home says some will give it a go, but don't want to put forth the effort. That's it, man. So, that's the reality of it, man. You got a lot of these chicks out here, man. They they're used to brothers looking at them based on how they look. You know what I'm saying? Just based on how they look. And they don't understand. And I've not had a chick, man, used to tell me all the time, man, how good she look. You know what I'm saying? She literally used to tell me, well, if I'm so bad, how come everybody want me? I was like, shit, I guess the niggas crazy as shit. Everybody but me. That's my thing. A chick can't never tell me if she said 1,000 niggas want her. I say, well, yeah, your ass wish it was 1,001. Because out of all them 1,000 niggas, it don't measure up to me wanting your ass. Dang, you don't want them to want you. You want me to want you. You understand what I'm saying? Man, you got to stand strong with these bras, man. You got to stand strong with them. Because if not, they'll run you down through there, man. Oh yeah, high head. It's a learning lesson, man. It's a It's a learning experience, man. You know what I'm saying? I just was blessed enough to learn young, but it was still a learning experience, man, because I had to look at a lot of things, man, and really, you know, the fact it ain't the fact that I was blessed to learn. I was blessed that I learned so young. It's just the fact that I was blessed because I was gonna go through the shit that niggas go through now young. So when niggas talk about hypergamy and a woman, what's called a woman want this man and man, bro, I dealt with that young. I dealt with that young, man. You know what I'm saying? Girl she want to go with the pretty boy and all that right there, man. But she want to get grudged out, man. She want to get grudged out, man, by the educated thug. You know what I'm saying? She want to walk around holding hand with the pretty boy, man, and then she want to dip off, man, on the weekend, man, and go slide somewhere with the educated thug, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? These bro, they want to marry the sucker, and then they want to turn around, man, try to go on vacation somewhere, man, with the educated thug. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, these bros want to do a bunch of things, but I'm gonna tell you, man, hey, bro, I had the best of both worlds with these women, man. I'm an educated thug, bro. Ain't no more deadlier combination in the world, man. No more deadlier combination in the world. So I mean, you always got to put your best foot forward, man. You always got to be willing to put it down, man. Because one thing you got to understand about a woman, man. You know, they'll uh, they'll always, man, try to push the envelope, man, just to see what they can get out you. Listen, man, women don't even try to use men. They just try to see what they can get. They just try to see what you'll give. And once they see that you'll give every damn thing you got, they ain't gonna stop taking it. Like women literally don't use men. They just don't never turn down what you give them. Like even if they know why you giving it to them, if they know you giving it to them because you want them to be your woman, they just gonna take it. They ain't gonna turn it down. A woman is not gonna turn down no trick and say, well, no, you ain't got to trick off on me because I don't want you to think they ain't gonna go nowhere. Shh. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen, bro. That's what's gonna happen. So, the bottom line is this, man. We have to, and let me tell you another thing they'll do, man. They'll get in their feelings, man. They'll get in their feelings, man, and then they'll sit and turn. They just be all over the place, man. It'd be funny for a while, man, to see them emotionally volatile all over the place, man. But it's just crazy, man. Yeah, even if it's your last and they know it, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing, man. A woman will take your bill money if you give it to her. You know what I'm saying? She'll take your bill money. Listen, man, she'll take your car note, she'll take your house note, whatever you got to pay. She'll take that money, man, and then literally sit and watch you scramble to see if you can come up with the money, man, or watch you move your shit out and go somewhere else. Listen, bro, she won't even help you move your stuff out, man. If you when you get foreclosed on, man, she won't help you move your stuff out, man. She'll go out of town on a trip. You know what I'm saying? For that whole week while you moving out, man. I'm telling you, bro. I've seen some things take place, man, that let me know, man, that the bottom line is this. All jokes aside, a woman got to do what I tell her to do. I ain't talking about what I ask her to do because I ain't gonna ask her to do nothing. A woman got to do what I tell her to do. If not, all I can do is beat her back out. And see, that ain't gonna never amount to that with me. I ain't gonna never wake up one day and say, "Oh man, her sex so good, I'm gonna marry her. Her sex so good, she gonna be my woman ever." You know what I'm saying? After about 3 times, man, I ain't even want to have sex with her no more if that's all she got. So, I say this, man, a woman just got to do what I tell her to do. It's the bottom line. She got to trust me. I'm a man that seek the face of the Most High, man. I do everything in my power, man, to under the statute commandments of the Most High. But what she got to understand is this: when it comes to a woman got to do what the fuck I say. That's it. That's it. I ain't talking about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? If she can't do what I say, man, I don't want her. And a lot of time that's the problem that I run into. I ain't gonna say a problem, but that's the challenge for me, man, for a woman to actually accept that if she don't do what I say, I don't care about nothing else. I don't care about how she look. I don't care about I don't care about how she fuck. I don't care about how much money she make. I don't care about none of that. The bottom line is she has to submit to my guidance. She has to submit to my instruction. She has to do that. And if that can't be done, it's a wrap, brothers. I can't do nothing with her at all. I ain't gonna even try to do nothing with her. You understand? I'm not finna go cut her. I'm not finna do none of that. It ain't finna be no sex. It ain't finna be no nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't finna be no nothing. And that's another thing they can't really understand, man. That, bro, if a woman don't do what I tell her to do, man, I'm not even finna, bro. I'm not even finna touch her. I'm not finna reward her with my touch that she wants so bad. I'm not finna do it, bro. I'm cold on these hoes, man. To be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Icy. But that's how you got to be. The only man who can say, man, ain't no woman gonna never have me in no bad situation. No woman gonna never have me in no heartbroken situation, man. You got to be cold. Damn, Moyo South say last week his next door neighbor killed his side piece, then killed himself. Yeah, man. But then look at how Al McNabb, look how Steve McNabb, man, former Titans and Ravens quarterback, man. Look how, man, Steve McNabb, man, his side chick killed herself and him. Killed him, then killed herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a man, you got to make sure a woman knows what the business is, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure a woman knows what the business is. And you got to make sure, man, that you don't sell her no false promises and no shit like that. See, when I say sell dreams, that don't mean selling lies. I'm not selling her my dreams. I'm selling her dreams. You know, when I say sell a woman her dream, I'll get into that on another one, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I talk about selling a woman her dreams, man, that's what I'm talking about. Selling her dreams. I'm not talking about selling her my dreams. I ain't got no dreams. I got visions. And a woman can't comprehend my visions. But a woman has a dream, man. I sell her that dream. You know what I'm saying? I am that dream man. Now, am I faking who I am? No. You understand? But the possibility of her having me all to herself is what I sell her. You understand? And I don't ever sell, I sell her that at a terrible price, terrible rate. She shouldn't even buy it. I don't even make it desirable. You understand? I tell a woman on top, oh, you're never going to be my only one. But she don't believe it. They don't believe it. They believe you're just talking. She believes she's so great that she can be your only one. And that's how I end up getting caught up. Man, he caught her with a younger guy and killed him, man. That's crazy, man. See, that's too emotionally caught up, man, with a chick, bro. I'm not finna get that emotionally caught up now, bro. I ain't finna do that. That's for the birds, man. But you know how it is, man. You know, it's one of these things where, as men, we have to understand, man, that women don't really know what they want, man. Women don't really know what they want. No, they just don't know what they want. And since I know they don't know what they want, and you know they don't know what they want, they got to do what I say, because they don't know nothing. She got to do what I say, man. If she can't do that, man, I don't want her. I ain't saying she don't supposed to have no ideas or nothing. I ain't saying she's supposed to be a zombie. I just jump on one leg and say, hey, shawty, where you going to school at? Wherever you want me to go to school at, my lord. You know what I'm saying? I don't want her that bad. Now she gonna answer me like, I don't, answering me like that is okay, but I don't want her to just feel like, man, she can't think. Yeah, I want her to think, but she also got to understand that, you know what I'm saying, what I say goes. I don't want to have no discussions about shit I say. None of that. This shit is just about respect, man. I'm old school. And if a woman tell me this ain't the 50s, I say, well, shit, my mind's still stuck in the 50s. Gonna always be stuck in the 50s. Damn, man, that nigga, that was crazy. So he was married. He let the young boy go. And he was married, so he killed his side chick and himself, man. Living wife, probably got children there. Man, these boy wild out here, man. Let me tell you something. That's that voodoo coochie, man. I call that the voodoo chi. Voodoo coochie is voodoo chi. I don't want no voodoo chi, man. I'm good on that voodoo chi. That voodoo. I don't want no voodoo, homie. That shit'll do something to you, man. It drive you crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? It'll drive you crazy, bro. Yeah, but you know what, man? You know what, Cheeks? You got to keep them from getting caught up like that. You got to use the dissertation of distance. You know what I'm saying? You have to create enough of a distance between the two of you emotionally where she don't get quite that caught up. See, when you send her, man, you got an old lady at the crib, man, and then you got your side chick thinking, man, she your old lady too. That's what happens, man. Like you can't get so caught up on the side chick. The problem ain't the side chick was caught up. The problem is the only way she can get caught up is if you get caught up first and go to spend all that quality time with her, letting her lay up under you and probably went and grabbed her own crib. Now she thinking that when you ain't there with her, you on the road, and then you come back, and then you at home with her, and your wife think you on the road. It's just all about those games these boys be playing, man. Your boy be playing some crazy games out here, man. And then you got to think about it like this, man. I say this all the time. If your girl horny as hell, man, I mean, if she a freak, boss, and she may just be a freak for you, but if she freaking like that, man, she be horny all the time, bro. One man just ain't gonna do it for her. You know what I'm saying? One man ain't gonna do it for her. One man will never be enough for a chick like that, man. One man will never be enough for a chick like that. And that's just what it is. So I say this to men, man, don't live no double life. You ain't gotta live, man. Let me tell you something. It's a whole lot easier to have two chicks in two separate cribs. Even if they got their own crib, it's a whole lot easier to have two chicks with two separate cribs than to, you know, have two chicks in the same crib. For me, I just don't know how much I want to have, man. Wake up every day, man, and have two chicks around me every day. Damn sure don't wake up. Damn sure don't want to wake up and look at one every day, but two either, man. I don't think I can handle, man, waking up looking at two every day. Not every day. Shit, too much for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm pulling my beard out and shit, man. I really would, man. I be going crazy out here, bro. So, anyway, man, we ain't gonna stay here too long. I just want to come in here again, man. Join me tomorrow, man, with my homie C. Douglas, man, where the topic will be all I have in this world is my balls and my words. 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's 10:30 p.m. on the East Coast, 7:30 p.m. on the West Coast. We're gonna slide on out of here, man. Oh, hold up, man. Hold up. Let's look at the schedule for this week, man, to pick some games, man. Let's pick some games for this week. All right, let's pick the NFL games first, man. Then we'll pick the college games. All right, let's pick some NFL games, man. All right, man. The first game is this Thursday night game. It's the Thursday night game, man. Philadelphia at Green Bay. The Eagles and the Eagles at the Packers, man. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Packers at Lambeau, man. Golden Child, appreciate the $2 super chat, homie. Yeah, man, it could jump off in there, where real talk. All right, the next game, man, is the Tennessee Titans at the Atlanta Falcons, man. Next game, man, New England at Buffalo. You know what, bro? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna pick Buffalo in that game. New England at Buffalo. I'm gonna pick Buffalo in that one. Yeah, I got a feeling about that one, man. I'm gonna pick Buffalo. I think they're gonna be the Patriots' first loss of the season, man. I just got a feeling about that game, man. It's early game in Buffalo. I got a feeling about that game. Kansas City at Detroit. I don't know, man. That's a pick'em game right there, man. Kansas City. I know everybody like Kansas City, man, but Detroit look good at home, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. They look good. I'm gonna have to go ahead and pick KC though. That ain't a pick'em game right there, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Vaughn. I think that Buffalo a trap game, man. I think that Buffalo a trap game. Oakland at Indy. The Raiders and Colts, man. I'm pick the Colts on that, man. The Colts actually ain't looking too bad, man, without Andrew Luck, man. I had to go ahead and pick the Colts. But that's one of those games right there, man. Whichever team at home, pick the home team on that one, man. Jay Stacks picked the Lions. I started to pick the Lions, Jay Stacks, because I think the Lions, man. I think they'll put up a good showing, but I think KC just got too much firepower. They might lose on the road, but it won't be to that team. The Rams and the Dolphins, man. I know everybody got we ain't got to put that in there, man. I know everybody got the Rams. The Redskins and Giants. I'm going to pick the Giants on that one, man. I think that new quarterback they got, man. I think that boy. I think he got some. I think he got some, man. Cleveland and Baltimore. Cleveland at Baltimore. I think everybody gonna pick the Ravens on that one, man. At home, yeah. I know I'm pick the Ravens on that one. Carolina at Houston. I don't know. That backup quarterback Carolina got in there, man. That boy throwing the ball today. He was spinning it. I'm gonna have to go with Houston though, man. They still got Deshaun Watson, man. They still got JJ Watt, man. I got to go with them. Tampa Bay at the Rams. I know everybody picking the Rams on that one, man. You ain't got to put it in there. Seattle at Arizona. I'm gonna pick the Seahawks on that one, man. I gotta take Seahawks on that one. Minnesota at Chicago. That's gonna be a good game, man. I'm gonna pick Chicago on that one, man. Yeah, Minnesota, Chicago, man. I'm gonna pick Chicago on that one. Jacksonville at Denver, man. I don't even want to pick that one. And Dallas at New Orleans. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think New Orleans can beat them in the Superdome. New Orleans don't lose too many games at Superdome. I'm gonna pick the NO, man, against Dallas. Even though I think Dallas is the best team in the NFC, man, that don't mean they're gonna go undefeated. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick NO against Dallas in the Superdome, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That's gonna be a hell of a game. I hate to pick against the Cowboys in that one, man. I don't think the Saints got man. Without Drew Brees, hell no, man. Let me pick the Cowboys on that one. Dallas got two-headed monster now, man. You got to be able to stop the run and the pass. All right, man. We ain't gonna do all the college games, of course, man. We're gonna do the for sure ones, man. Well, I'm gonna see what we got on the schedule, man. And we'll see what we got on the schedule, man. Pick a few good ones, man. She might not be that worth picking, man. All right, let's see, man. Bama got Ole Miss in in Tuscaloosa. Bama gonna win now. Ole Miss playing them tough as hell though, man. Virginia at Notre Dame. I'm gonna have to take Notre Dame only dropped to 10, man. I'm gonna take Notre Dame on that one, man. Although Virginia is a tough win, man. That's a tough team. I'm still gonna take Notre Dame on that one. Gotta take them. Hell, ain't that shit, man. Ain't too much going on. Ohio State at Nebraska. At Nebraska, that's gonna be a good. That's gonna be a tough out for Ohio State right there, man. I'm gonna take. Uh, I'm gonna take Nebraska on that one, man. I think Ohio State gonna lose to Nebraska. That's it, man. I don't really see too many good games. Mississippi State at Auburn. I already know what's gonna happen now. I think Auburn gonna win that one. I think the Tide gonna roll. Florida play a cream puff. That Notre Dame Virginia gonna be good. Washington and USC, which them game be coming on late as hell, man. But it's a 2:30 game. It's 2:30 p.m. game, so it's an early game. So I don't know, man. Clemson play North Carolina, man. We all know how they're gonna go. All right, that's about it, man. Ain't really nothing going on, man. Texas Tech at Oklahoma, Northwestern at Wisconsin. You know, the week it hadn't really got jumping yet, man. You know what I'm saying? It's probably gonna be next week before it really get popping. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really see that worth picking on these joints, man. You know, but everybody is getting into their schedule though, man. So we'll see how it goes, man. Everybody getting into their schedule. Um, yeah, Bama, Virginia, Ohio State, man. I'm gonna roll with Errol Spence, man. I'm gonna roll with Spence. Man, UCLA. Oh hell, UCLA beat Washington. Man, UCLA is trash, man. Man, we'll say Washington State. They're Washington State. Yeah, they're Washington State, man. Okay, cool. Yeah. I see you put Washington State. Man, say Washington State quarterback threw 9 touchdowns, man. Come on, man. You know, man, listen, if your defense give up 9 touchdowns passing, I can't do that but laugh at that. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with Errol Spence on that, man. That's gonna be a good one, though, boy. I'm telling you, that's gonna be a good one. I can't make it out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I'm damn sure I might order that motherfucker though. I think I'm gonna order that fight, man. Hey, no doubt, Mo, yo. Appreciate the super chat, bro. Right now, Spence that dude right now, man. He that dude right now. So, you know, I don't know, man. I want to watch that one live though, man. You know what I'm saying? Not like at the fight. But I don't want to wait till next week when they play it back on I bet they play it back on Showtime. I don't want to see it when they play it back on Showtime next week. My four playoff team, man, Alabama, Clemson, Oklahoma, and LSU. I think the SEC gonna get 2 teams in because I think Ohio State gonna have a bump in the road right here. See, I think this year what's gonna say Jim Harbaugh job, man, is Michigan gonna beat Ohio State, and a one-loss SEC team. If you're an SEC team and your one loss is to Bama, then your ass gonna get in the playoff over a one-loss team from another conference. So I do believe that Michigan is gonna beat Ohio State, surprisingly, because they never do. All right, homies. We're gonna go slide a Clemson or Ohio State. Yeah. First two out. My now, yeah, my see, I think With Georgia, man, Georgia is a tricky one to me, man, because I'm gonna be honest with you. If Georgia runs the table and then loses to say Bama in the SEC championship game, if it's a tight game, then they may still get in. See, it's tricky with the one loss SEC teams, man. A one loss SEC team is almost always going to get into the playoff unless there's some the other three teams are top or there are four top you know power conference teams that are undefeated. You know what I'm saying? If there are four undefeated teams from power conferences, then yeah, that one loss SEC team is out more than likely. But it's hard to get to the end of the year, man. You got four undefeated teams, man, that's worthy of making the playoffs. So I just believe any SEC team with one loss is going to trump damn near every other team, except a power five, a power five undefeated team. Yeah, Notre Dame overrated like hell, man. But they always get in, man. If they go undefeated, they automatically in. Automatically in. If Notre Dame would have gone undefeated, nobody could have kept them out of the playoff. They were gonna get in there. Yeah, but you know what, young? Whenever Notre Dame is undefeated, they get in. An undefeated Notre Dame team is an automatic shoe in. They're gonna get there. They're just gonna keep pushing them up, jumping them over teams that's playing better competition as long as they go undefeated, and they're gonna end up high enough and just from their laurels. Notre Dame undefeated is going. Because I'm gonna tell you, Notre Dame undefeated, Notre Dame team travel too well. So if they can justify putting them in there with an undefeated record, it's over. So anyway, man, we're gonna go ahead and slide on out of here, man. By midnight where I am, man, I got to hit the pavement in the morning, man. Go see a couple of clients, man. And we'll be back in this joint tomorrow, man. Again, man. 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. That'll be 10:30 on the East Coast, 7:30 p.m. on the West Coast. Me and the homie C Dub in the joint, chopping it up. All I have in this world, my balls are my word. Y'all check it out. So we're gonna get on out of here, man. Avoid the haters, avoid the fakers, avoid the betas. And as always, alpha's up, betas down. Homies. Peace. D Flam, appreciate you, shawty. Appreciate you, homie. This bro still texting me, man. My bad, homie. Appreciate it, homie. Peace.